So if you're ambitious and driven, you definitely know the pressure to put in those extra hours. But what if I told you that those late nights, the very thing you think is getting you ahead, are actually the thing holding you back? Today we're going to dig into the hidden cost of working late and what it's really doing to your performance.
It's the classic playbook, right? To get that promotion, to close that deal, you have to burn the midnight oil. We've all done it. It feels productive, like you're making a necessary sacrifice for success.
But here's the twist. What if that late-night hustle is silently, day by day, chipping away at the very foundation of your ability to perform at your best? What if it's causing you to fall behind?
So here's our game plan. We'll start with what's called the high performer's paradox. Then we'll get into something called your digestive intelligence. We'll look at the clash between night work and your body clock, understand the long-term damage, and finally, find a better path to what we all want, sustainable success.
All right, let's kick things off with a concept that might just change how you see your own productivity. The source material calls it your digestive intelligence, and it's basically the hidden engine that powers you through every single workday. Now, this is way more than just digesting your lunch. Digestive intelligence is about how well your body processes everything. Food, yeah, but also stress and even time itself, all to keep your mental and physical energy at its peak. And just think about how crucial this stuff is. We're talking about absorbing nutrients, keeping your energy stable, regulating your emotions and focus, and how quickly you bounce back from stress. I mean, these are the absolute cornerstones of being a high performer. To give this a name we can really grab onto, the source connects it to the Ayurvedic idea of Agni. The best way to think about it is like your internal fire. When that fire is burning strong, it processes everything efficiently. But when it's weak, well, that's when things start to go wrong.
And this brings us right to the heart of the problem, the daily collision between your late-night work habit and your body's natural clock. This is exactly how that internal fire gets smothered, night after night.
You see, your body has this simple, hardwired rhythm that's just not up for negotiation. During the day, that digestive fire is roaring. Your whole system is primed for action and peak function. But at night, everything flips. Digestion slows way down because your body is shifting into repair and rest mode. So when you're grinding away late at night, you're literally picking a fight with your own biology. You're forcing stress hormones up when they should be coming down. You're messing with the hormonal balance you need for recovery, weakening that crucial gut-brain connection, and trying to digest food when your system is basically closed for business.
And I'm willing to bet the results of this nightly battle sound a little familiar. You know, things like acidity or bloating, that constant brain fog and fatigue, waking up feeling heavy instead of refreshed, maybe feeling a bit more irritable. These aren't just random annoyances. They are direct signs that your system is out of whack.
But here's the really important part. Those symptoms, they're just the early warnings. Pushing through them isn't a sign of toughness. It's a fast track to a much steeper, long-term cost. It's the fast track to burnout.
It's so easy to think, I'll just catch up on sleep this weekend. But, as the source material puts it so well, the body keeps score. Every single late night adds up, and that debt will eventually come due.
And it happens in a pretty predictable downward spiral. It starts with just chronic late nights. That weakens your digestive fire. Then, even if you're eating healthy, you get poor nutrient absorption. The result? Your mental clarity tanks. And the final stop on that train is, you guessed it, burnout.
So here is the key distinction. You might feel like you're functioning, but you're actually just operating in survival mode. You're not thriving, you're just getting by. You've accidentally traded your real goal, peak performance, for just trying to keep your head above water.
And for anyone who's a leader or wants to become one, the impact is crystal clear and, frankly, devastating. Your ability to make sharp decisions, your strategic thinking, your overall leadership clarity, it all just slowly erodes under the weight of this chronic imbalance.
Okay, that's the problem. It's a big one. But the good news is, there is a much, much better way. And this isn't about working less. It's about working smarter by finally aligning your work with your body, not against it.
I just love this quote from the source. Hustle without rhythm weakens the system. The goal isn't to stop hustling. The goal is to give your hustle a rhythm, a cadence that actually strengthens you instead of breaking you down.
This side just lays it all out, doesn't it? It's two completely different paths. The late-night path leads straight to survival mode, brain fog, and burnout. But the path of aligned work, that one supports real peak performance, clear decision-making, and the kind of endurance you need for the long haul. So how do you actually get on that better path? It comes down to a few simple principles. First, lock in a regular sleep schedule. That's your anchor. Then, build predictable daily routines around it. Try to align your most important work with your peak energy hours. And finally, you have to consciously wind down at night. Less screen time, less intense mental work.
When you boil it all down, it comes back to this one powerful idea. True, long-lasting success doesn't come from fighting your body. It begins the moment you start respecting its natural rhythm. When your body is on your team, that's when your performance can truly take off.
So I'll leave you with this one question to really think about. Take an honest look at your habits, at your schedule, and just ask yourself, is my work supporting my body, or is my body just trying to survive my work? The answer to that question really could change everything. Thanks for joining me.